Hey guys, welcome to this video where I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about leverage. I'm here in Bali, just in the rice fields. As you can see, I'm enjoying my coconut, waiting for my next one. And I thought I'd quickly shoot this video for you, where I want to talk to you a little bit about leverage and outsourcing. Now, I'm often asked if I was to start my rent-to-rent business again, what would I do differently? Now, one thing I do know is that if I focused on highlighting my strengths and weaknesses from day one, I'd probably have almost a double portfolio than what I have at the moment. Currently I control over 30 rent-to-rent properties across London, and the reason I say that is because one of my biggest weaknesses has been admin, and it took me to get to the level of £6 a month to realise that I didn't need to be doing it no longer, and I'd just been completely overwhelmed, and I knew that if I'd continued running my business in that way, I would have probably got to about 10 rent-to-rents and burnt out. So at that point in time, I got a virtual assistant on board, working at a decent rate, which was valuable to the company and of value to them. And as a result, I had a Philippine virtual assistant working for me for about $6 an hour, and completely outsourced all of my admin, allowing me to focus on what I enjoyed, my strengths, which was building relationships, nurturing relationships, and striking deals with agents and landlords. And that's exactly what I enjoyed doing. And not only that, I was then focusing on the cash flow producing tasks, and that's what your immediate focus needs to be on. Why would you want to spend your time working on all these time consuming tasks when you need to be out there striking deals and building your business and building the bottom line of your business? So if I could turn the clock back, I would have outsourced that straight away, not just because admin's one of my weaknesses, but also because it's a time consuming task that you don't need to be involved in. Now, you might be sitting there asking, well, how does that affect me and what can I do? Now, a few questions that I'd be asking myself if I was you is: who's doing the property searching? Who's calling the agents? Who's handling the tenancy applications? Who's handling the maintenance issues and the tenant issues? Who's doing the call handling? Because you might then realise that you're doing the call handling because you've outsourced the tasks, but then you've created a new job for yourself, which is call handling and recruiting and building your team, and that becomes a time consuming task in itself. So that needs to be outsourced, and these are all things that you need to be thinking about. So if you are doing these tasks, you need to ask yourself why you're still doing them. I know some people who are still earning £5-6 a month and are still doing these tasks unnecessarily. You don't need to be doing them. How much do you value your time? As far as I can see, the admin tasks, the time consuming tasks, are only worth about $3 to $5 an hour. Now, if you're still doing them, what is that saying about your self-worth in this business? And the truth is, if you are too swamped down in these low income tasks, you're putting a ceiling on the growth of your business, and you really need to start stepping out of these time consuming tasks, and you need to start focusing on your cash flow producing tasks. Thank you. And yeah, you need to start focusing on your cash flow producing tasks. And not just that, once you start doing that, I then realised, well, hold on a minute, this isn't going to allow me to operate a business remotely from Bali like I do now. And I then started to step out of those tasks and bring people into my team who could be trusted to strike these deals with agents, to set these appointments, and for our property manager to go out there and close the deals. Now, you don't need an extraordinarily massive team to achieve these results. For example, some of our top performing students, Carl Evans for example, on 24 grand net profit per month, he's done that within 18 months, and he's only got a team of 3 people. Now, I do go through a lot more detail in how you need to structure that business on my workshops, but on that note, I'll catch up with you guys on the next video, where I'll be sharing with you a lot more about how you need to be building your teams and laying the structure and foundation for your rent-to-rent business. Watch out for my ebook. My ebook will be coming out shortly as well, and there'll be a lot of rent-to-rent tips in there, and I'll be giving that away for free, and I know that'll be of massive value to you guys who are looking to take your businesses to the next level. So on that note, I'd like to love you and leave you there, and I'll catch up with you soon. So bye for now.